Welcome to Age of Aquarius Soul Activation Temple. Yeah, through soul activations, guided meditations, and crystalline codes, we return to who we truly are, which is light in form. You are here because your soul is ready. So, welcome home. Hey, weavers of light, welcome in. I hope that you're all doing well. So, the blue flame is the primordial solar feminine fire of truth, of healing, initiation, remembrance, inner sovereignty, and spiritual purification. It is the flame of divine feminine Christos consciousness, often called the sapphire flame, the Magdalene flame, the Aquarian mother flame, or the flame of sacred truth. Its deep sapphire color signifies clarity, divine truth, high frequency, purification, protection, and the activation of inner vision of blue ray. It is a clarifying, cooling, crystalline fire that burns away distortion and restores original divine order. We can think of it as the fire of revelation, the fire of returning to yourself, or the fire of the higher feminine Christ. Mary Magdalene is one of the keepers of the blue flame of divine wisdom and compassion, an emanation of the sacred feminine Christ light. As the blue flame of the Christ Sophia frequency, she embodies the Sophihanic aspect of Christ consciousness, the union of divine love and divine wisdom. The blue flame represents this fusion, calm yet powerful, anchored in truth and compassion. It awakens the gnosis of the heart, helping one remember their own inner Christ light. Unlike the violet flame, which is focused on purification and protection, the blue flame is a sword of discernment. It cuts through illusion with love and not with judgment. Magdalene's path teaches how to see through the veils of distortion while remaining in a field of grace. This frequency often activates the throat chakra, our truth expression, and heart chakra, or divine compassion, unifying them as one voice of love. Mary's teachings were deeply about embodied truth, speaking and living as love in action. In this Aquarian age, the blue flame returns through the Magdalene codes to restore balance between masculine and feminine consciousness, healing separation, and awakening unity within the collective. We are literally living in the end of days, and viewed through the lens of spiritual evolution. The end of days symbolizes the end of a cycle of consciousness, or the conclusion of an age ruled by separation, by dominance, distortion, and amnesia of the divine within. It is not the end of the world, but rather the end of the world as we have known it, the old architecture of fear, control, and forgetfulness. In this context, the end is truly a beginning. It marks the age of awakening, the return of the Sophia Christus light, or the reunion of heaven and earth within the human temple. This global and cosmic transition involves the rewiring of collective and personal templates. The mind and ego grids that kept humanity bound to illusion and polarity are dissolving. The nervous system and DNA are recalibrating to hold higher frequencies of unity and coherence. The masculine and feminine polarities are coming into harmonic balance, both within individuals and across the collective field. This is what gives rise to the inner experience of both chaos and liberation, the dismantling of false structures to make space for truth. The Sophie-Annick current is the primordial divine feminine, the embodied wisdom of creation itself. Sapphire represents the living intelligence of matter, the consciousness that animates the earth and births form from spirit. Her rise or return symbolizes our collective remembering that the body, the earth, and feminine essence are sacred, sentient, and holy. Mary Magdalene, as the embodiment of the Christed Sophia, holds the blueprint for embodied divinity. She represents not only devotion and love, but also sovereignty, mastery, and union, the sacred marriage of spirit and flesh, of light and matter. As the veils lift, Magdalene energy awakens the memory of sacred partnership, the Grail codes and the temple mysteries that restore divine balance. Through her, humanity is invited to remember that ascension is not about escaping earth, but bringing heaven into earth within ourselves. The end of days triggers the re-emergence of ancient memory, both cellular and cosmic. And we start to remember our priestess and temple lineages, the Lemurian and Atlantean cycles where unity consciousness once flourished, the sacred trust of guardianship we hold for Gaia and the cosmic order. These memories rise as Sophia awakens within the human heart. The Magdalene current guides us through the alchemical process of purification, remembrance, and resurrection, transforming suffering into wisdom and division into sacred union. And so, to follow is the blue flame of Magdalene activation, guiding you into her temple of remembrance and igniting the blue flame within your own heart. So receive this transmission with a calm heart and open spirit. So let's start by setting our intention. I open now the temple within. I call upon the presence of Mary Magdalene, keeper of the blue flame, voice of the divine Sapphire, an embodiment of the Christed heart. May her flame of compassion ignite within me, clearing illusion, restoring truth, and awakening the remembrance of love that I am. So as we descend into stillness, gently close your eyes. Feel the breath become a tide, gentle, rhythmic, infinite. With each inhale, the world quiets. With each exhale, the heart opens wider. Now visualize yourself walking down marble steps into an ancient temple. It is lit by the soft blue glow of crystalline lamps. The air hums with remembrance. You hear distant whispers, tones of light language, calling you home to yourself. You reach the inner sanctum, a circular room with a pool of living blue fire at its center. The flame does not burn, it soothes. It emanates truth, clarity, and unconditional grace. Mary Magdalene appears before you, her robe woven of sapphire and rose light. Her eyes carry the wisdom of oceans, her heart an infinite calm. She places a hand upon your heart and says, "Beloved one, the blue flame is not outside you. It is you. It is the truth beneath fear, the love beneath judgment, the stillness beneath the storm. I awaken it now within your sacred heart. Breathe into your heart and visualize a radiant blue sun igniting within your chest. Pure, electric, serene. It expands throughout your entire body, weaving light through your cells, aligning your truth with love. Now repeat softly, I am the blue flame of truth. I see with compassion. I speak with grace. I act in love. The flame travels up your throat, clearing your voice. Then down to your belly, restoring creative sovereignty. It travels into your mind, silencing distortion. You feel your whole being aligned, crystalline and free. Mary lifts a single blue rose from the flame and places it in your palms. This rose, she whispers, is your remembrance. Every time you feel lost, hold it to your heart. It will remind you that love is your truth, and your truth is love. The rose dissolves into light, merging with your aura. A ring of blue radiance now surrounds you, a shield of discernment and compassion. The temple begins to fade into pure starlight. You rise, carrying the blue flame within. You are both keeper and student of this sacred current. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, truth and compassion, divine feminine and divine masculine, united as one. As a closing affirmation, softly say, I am the living blue flame of Magdalene. Through love, I see all things clearly. Through truth, I free all things gently. Through compassion, I become the divine made manifest. And so it is. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes, and may the blue flame guide you home to the eternal heart.